Alrighty, welcome to our 2024 affiliated championship. We got Park City in red, Brighton in white here tonight. Bill McLeod is gonna show us our starting lineups here. We're gonna start with Brighton. We'll send it down to Bill. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy here. I mean, we just got off our Stars South County Independent Championship, but there's something about the affiliated championship. There's something about these schools. You know, when you've got teams like Park City, Brighton, these schools that are all in for each other. This entire section in front of us here is only Park City students, and if I remember correctly, I mean, it's all students. And a couple years ago, we had Park City students up against, I believe it was this class in this arena, and they broke one of the panes of glass because they're just too crazy. And in fact, they ripped down the caution tape that was there to keep them away from the glass. Everyone is up against the glass. It is packed. It's pretty much standing room only at this point. And I would say we're about 80% Park City right now, at least in terms of students, that is. And so we're getting set here for puck drop. It's going to be a great game here. These two teams meet once again in the championship. These two teams have been juggernauts the last 2 years of high school hockey. And we're going to get started here. The students have now started. There's not even a place to move around. We're sitting on the steps here to my left and to my right with these Park City students, and we are underway to start this affiliated championship. Park City and Brighton. And you can already see here the students directly in front of us. I mean, they're already going crazy. And you just wait till a big hit happens. It's going to be bananas in here. We can't wait. Starting goaltenders here as this is chipped up. And the first save is made by Harhai. Harhai is in the net to your right here for Park City. To our left, it's Alexander Minnock for the Brighton Bengals. Park City in red, Brighton in white tonight. We'll play 3 periods, 16 minutes each. And if we are tied at the end of 3, we play 3 periods of 5-minute, 5-on-5, sudden death overtime. As Park City gets it moving here in the offensive zone. Marsland shot is blocked as it pops out to neutral ice. Chipped over here to the near side. Smith will chase it down. Stops on a dime, looks for a pass through center. Smith waits. Smith will chip it in as he goes for a change here. Park City in. Big hit in the corner. Brighton off the glass and out to center. Near side for Grady on a pass from Cusimano. This is chipped back in here. Icing is waved off. Brighton putting some pressure on here early. Bringing it through center now is Jonesy Reese. Brighton regroups here defensively. Icing is waved off as Cusimano is deemed to have been able to touch the puck there. So Brighton will dump it in and go for a change. Skating it behind the net here is Richardson. Richardson looking at his options. He'll go back behind the net and far side to Grady. Grady looking through center. Nice connecting pass there with Barry. Barry skates in down the left wing. His shot is poked away there by Gottlieb. Up to the blue line for Lees. Lees back down low to Richardson and out in front. Poked to the corner there by Minnock. Off the boards and out. And that will go up and into the Park City bench. We will have a whistle here. 2:43 to go here in the first period. Draw at the blue line is won by Brighton. It goes back to Gottlieb. Ooh. I did not think that was offside either. And neither did Belanti. Thought he did a pretty good job of keeping that in there, but another whistle, and we'll get another face-off. It's Bach and Wagaman. These are definitely two of the best players and the players to keep an eye on from either team. Wagaman, no doubt, on Brighton's side, and then Bach, who had, I believe, 2 goals. Yeah, 2 goals in the last meeting between these two in the first semifinal that set Park City here in the championship game. Hebert brings it into the zone. He'll hook around on the half wall. That pass is cut off, though, and skating it forward here is Smith. Smith 2-on-0 with Wagaman, sends it over to Wagaman. Wagaman backhand to forehand, and a nice save there from Harhai. Wagaman takes a body down low. Tried to get it out up to the blue line, and Murray had it taken away by Marsland. Marsland waits. Marsland looking for a pass. Dodging defenders here. He skates it into the corner. Gets it down to Bach. Marsland taken away by Gottlieb. Smith, nicely read play there as he slips down from the blue line to keep it into the zone. Smith is taken down there by Gottlieb. Brighton trying to get it out of the zone here. Brighton coming off an 8-2 win against Juan Diego at A-Court on Monday night. Coming through the back draw to get back to the championship. They'll have to win tonight if they want a chance at the state championship. Meanwhile, Park City can win tonight, and it's theirs. Since we are playing double elimination, Park City does not have a loss yet. So Brighton would have to win tonight, and then another game at a later date that I don't believe has been set yet, as that pass is cut off at the goal mouth by Murray. Murray for Brighton brings it through center. Murray skates it into the zone, keeps it on his stick, tries to send it over to Edwards, and it's taken away by Jakes. Jakes with it from his own end. Dangles through center. He'll dump it in here and go for a change. Both teams trying to get set here early. Cusimano trying to keep it in at the blue line, and Turpin forces it out to center for the Bengals. Edwards now skating it in for Brighton. It's brought behind the net of Park City by Reese. Reese with speed through the center. Reese tries to chip it off and to himself, but it was taken away momentarily, though, as this is skated in by Grady. Grady drops it back for Reese. Reese will dump it into the zone here. Working it along the boards into the corner. A few players pinned up along the glass there. Park City able to come away with it. Reese keeps it in the zone at the blue line. Gets it back at the blue. Looks for a shot. Ooh, and a high tip there in front of the net from Lloyd that just went over the crossbar. Puck forced back into the corner. Brighton trying to keep possession, but Grady gets the puck back for Park City. Now it's Reese. Reese's shot just goes high and left of the boards there, of the goal, excuse me, as Turpin tries to clear it out. This may be on net here, and it is. So no whistle on the attempted icing. Bessemer waits. He'll dump it in here at the red line, and he'll go to the bench for a change. Brighton getting the puck back behind their own net. This is Yenny. Yenny cross ice through center and almost got absolutely blown up there by Bach. Excuse me, that was Richardson looking to lay the hit. Wagaman comes away with the puck. Wagaman shot from deep, and just getting a piece of it with the glove there was Harhai. Smith with a hit on Barry against the boards. Hutchinson now lost the puck as he was trying to enter the zone. Gottlieb pokes it back to Smith. Cross ice pass. Richardson with a big hit. That hits a skate of Barry, and so no icing here as it goes off of Park City. Hebert back behind his own net now. Hebert had the puck taken away. Brighton coming the other way. Centering pass for Wagaman was cut off there. And I'm not sure who's wearing 23 here for Brighton. That shot is blocked. Slater. I see. Rostered has 22 on here. It's 23. Let me just note that down. Slater, here he is with the puck here coming down the left wing. Trying to get past Smith. He'll throw it on net. That's sticked aside by Harhai. Wagaman to the corner. He picks it up. Wagaman with it. Back up to the point for Murray. Murray skating in. Murray with a shot and flagged down by Harhai. He uses the glove well there to make an important save about halfway through the first period. 8:15 to play in the first. 0-0 thus far. Park City won a game last week, 4-1. Same game as we're seeing now. That was the semifinal at which both teams did not have a loss at the time. That was Brighton's first loss was to Park City, 4-1, and then Brighton came back through the back draw and won 8-2 against Juan Diego on Monday to get back here. Big hit on Murray from Smith at center ice. Then Murray comes back for revenge on Richardson. Hutchinson, that is, centering pass for Wheelwright, just went wide of the cage. Up to the point for Smith. Smith looking for a shot. Blocked in front and covered by Minnock. Just over halfway into the first period, both teams will go for line changes here. The faceoff will be just to the left of Alexander Minnock. It'll be Bach and looks like Edwards at the dot for the Bengals. And the faceoff is won by Bach. Slips it back to the point. Shot from deep goes just wide of Minnock. Keeping that in. Ooh, in front. A chance is stopped by Minnock as Belanti was trying to force that into the net. It looked like it gotten caught below the pad of Minnock. But a nice save, and we'll get another faceoff just to the right of Alex. Another face-off between Bach and Edwards here. Excuse me, that was Wagman on Brighton's side. Hebert from the blue line looking for a tip. That's stick to side. And then out to Smith for the Bengals. Smith trying to get it to Wagaman. Wagaman, nice feed across to Slater. Slater is bumped off the puck by Bach. And now out to center. Shot blocked. Rebound just wide. Oh, and then Belanti with a chance on the near side. And that was sent off the outside of the net. Now Belanti again, pad save from Minnock. Hebert now at the goal line. Cycles it around for Marsland. Gottlieb behind the net along with Hebert. Hebert trying to come away with it, but Gottlieb able to get it out to the half wall to Slater. Bach does a really good job to hold it in at the blue line. Belanti bumped to the ice by Wagaman. Bach comes up with it. Has it taken away by Gottlieb. Gottlieb out to center for Slater. Slater working with Wagaman here. Cross to Wagaman. Wagaman waits. Wagaman shoots. Blocked by Cusimano. Just wide of Harhai. Skating it through center now is Smith. That shot comes all the way around. Now it's Murray through center. Murray's going to get taken down here by Smith. And we're going to have a penalty on Park City at 9:56 here of the first period. And Smith knew it right away. He held his head to the sky, knew exactly what he had done. And Brighton will get their first man advantage of the game here with just over 6 minutes to go in the first period. And they'll elect to take the draw to the right of Harhai. Sent all the way down by Grady. Minnock comes out of the net to pick it up there. All the way out to Grady again. Grady near side for Hebert. Hebert will wait. Wagaman, Smith, Slater, Yenny. And I believe that is Murray on the power play for Brighton. And we're going to get a hand pass here. And another whistle that I believe will put the face-off in the Brighton zone. So Brighton on the power play, and they get called for a hand pass and forced to take a face-off in their own zone here. Park City with some good pressure in the early 30 seconds of the penalty kill. Lloyd with it. Lloyd out in front. It goes to the corner. Referee a little in the way there. But Bessemer able to come away with it, and then that's flagged down by Minnock, and he's able to make a save. Some good pressure here on the kill for Park City. Man, a shorty, that would be something to see here in a state championship game, especially with all these students here, and they are filed in pretty tight here. Probably got 3 or 4 rows of students in the first 2 rows. Just it is tight up there close against the boards, as you'll see. They cut across in front. Yenny trying to get it to Wagaman in front. Wagaman dangerously close to taking a penalty there. Had his hands up pretty high on Cusimano in front of the net. Murray has it taken away in the blue line, and Reese is in alone. 1-on-0 with Minnock. Reese in. Saved Minnock. Second chance just put wide on the backhand. Alexander Minnock comes up huge on the penalty kill. You know what they say, your goalie is your best penalty killer. And, excuse me, on the power play. Oh my goodness. They do say that about, I keep thinking Park City is on the power play because they've gotten so much pressure on the kill. Brighton is still on the power play for another 20 seconds. But, I mean, Minnock came up with a huge save there. Giving up a shorthanded goal is going to definitely kill your momentum. Just 8 seconds left on the power play, and Brighton has virtually nothing to show for it. And this is about how the first game went. Brighton just looked absolutely dead. And Park City handled that game very well the whole time, as Lees is taken to the boards there by Edwards. Park City with a ton of offensive zone pressure here. Grady unable to keep it in the zone there. Wagaman does a good job to avoid the hit, but then bumped from behind there by Grady. Turpin back behind the net for Hutchinson, who took it away. Murray's slapper from deep goes off the outside of the net. Grady skies it out to center. Murray gloves it down. Now Murray skates in. Murray in, shooting just high over Harhigh. Turpin back below the goal line. Grady picks it up, looking for a pass. He'll go near side for Hutchinson, who is looking for a change. All the way to the Park City bench. Wheelwright off the boards. Wheelwright will get it back, and then poked it off to Hutchinson. Rees with it for Brighton, unable to get it into the zone, and then that's going to be offsides, as Edwards was trying to get back on sides and wasn't quite able to do so. We'll have another whistle. 2:37 as we'll get a draw just to our right here. 0-0 after an opportunity for Brighton on the power play, and they, man, really struggled. Park City with a ton of pressure on the penalty kill, as Gottlieb will have to chase this faceoff back into his own zone. All the way back out to center. Now it's Smith near side for Van Valkenburg. Van Valkenburg lost sight of him there behind those students. Wrapped around there by Cy Lucy. Through center, skating it in as Smith dumps it off to Van Valkenburg, and a shot. Excuse me, that was Wheelwright with the shot that was saved by Minnock. Back out in front, looking for Wheelwright, was Jakes. Going down there, no penalty call. Wraps it all the way around. This should be icing on Brighton. And we'll get another whistle with 1:50 to play here in the first period. 0-0 here early, but plenty of hockey left to be played. An offensive zone draw for the Miners to the right of Alexander Minnock for the Bengals. Bach at the dot, wins the draw. but Marsland couldn't keep control of it. Bach with a hit, Belanti's shot, and we're going to have another penalty call, and it's going to be a hook here. And this, I believe, is going to be on Marsland. And so Brighton is heading right back to the power play here. And Marsland is pleading his case over there, but not going to do him very much. And he's going to be in the box for the remainder of the first period here. And he will be out of the box at 15:43 of the second period. So Brighton with a chance to take a lead here after really struggling on their first power play of the game. They'll get a second chance here to end the first as Slater gets it at the blue line. Slater down to the half wall. Believe that was Smith. Shot, just tipped wide by Yenny after the slapper from Wagaman at the blue line. Slater waits. Slater dances in. Slater tried to put it in front. It was blocked by Hebert. Slater getting his own rebound. Back to the far corner now. Slater looking in front. Tries to cut to the middle. Had it blocked on his pass. Getting it out of the corner here is Smith. Smith fighting there with Smith for Park City. Slater back to the near side for Wagaman. His one-timer goes wide. Rebound goes to the corner for Smith. Smith up to Murray at the blue line. Bouncing puck. Murray fires it in. It just goes wide. Slater at the half wall. Slater bumped to the boards. Wagaman unable to keep the blue line, and Bach putting some dangerous pressure here on the penalty kill. Bach had a huge penalty kill last week. One of the reasons Brighton could not score. Brighton had 6 different power plays and was only able to score on one of them. However, Brighton was 3 for 4 against Juan Diego, so you can see how much of a difference Park City is on defense. Going 1 for 6 and then 3 for 4 is a huge difference. So we'll see if they can carry that. They're so far not carrying that momentum from the Juan Diego game into this game. But another offensive zone draw here with 26 seconds to go in the first period. This puck is chipped all the way out to center. Wagaman will go back defensively to Murray. Murray now near side for Smith. He'll gain the zone. That was Smith. And Park City able to clear it down. That should run the power play, the end of the first period for the most part. Just 2 seconds left now as Slater was taking it into the zone. We'll end the first at 0-0. Brighton will continue the start of the second period with a 17-second power play. And we will be right back 0-0 after 1. Thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio.
Your high school, club, or tournament events? Game On Live Studio can stream a single game, a tournament, or your entire season. With Game On Live Studio, you can take your events to the next level by live streaming them to a global audience. Goals can stream any event from any location. Imagine the excitement of your audience as they witness every thrilling moment, from the intense competition to the triumphant victories, all from the comfort of their own screens at home, on the road, or at the office. Our cutting-edge technology and professional production team ensure top-notch video quality, crisp audio, and expert commentary, making each live stream an unforgettable experience.
4 passes coming. Reese is going to fire and hits to bring us tied.
Don't just take our word for it. Our clients rave about our seamless streaming, engaging graphics, and the ability to connect with fans like never before. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. Book Game On Live Studio today and let us transform your event into an unforgettable live broadcast event. Game On Live Studio. You play, you race, we live stream.
Bill's always throwing shade.
It is standing room only here. It's crazy here in Murray for this state championship game. And we've even got fans lining the boards at least off to our right here. Down near the glass. Bach, two-wheel right in front. Oh, dangerous play out in front as a diving Wagaman got a piece of it and almost put it into his own net, but Minnock was able to recover and make a nice save there. Just 10 seconds left on the man advantage for Brighton. Park City doing a really good job. Bach leading the penalty kill here as Belanti is putting pressure in the zone. Slater's going to get the puck on the near side. Penalty expires here. Back to 5-on-5 as Wagaman brings it through center. Wagaman from deep shot. Pad save from Harhai. Back to the near side. Slater picks it up looking for Gottlieb in front. Wagaman back below the goal line. Wagaman hands it back to the blue line for Murray. Murray back down low to Gottlieb to Slater. Slater in front. Nobody home. Murray one-handing it back into the zone here. But it's picked up by Marsland. Marsland trying to get it out of the zone. He'll chip it out. It's gloved down by Slater. Then Slater through center. Poked along by Smith. Murray coming back. He picks it up. Back over to Slater. Slater cross-ice pass was cut off by Marsland. Now it's Murray again taking on two guys. Harhai sticks it out of danger there. Pass goes off the boards. Now it's picked up by Jakes. Jakes in shot. Blocker down by Minnock. Jakes back to the corner with it. Brings it below the goal. Yenny. High clear out. Out to the blue line. Hebert keeps it in. Hebert's shot is caught there by Minnock. Saw it all the way, and we'll get another whistle here. Just about a minute and a half into the second period now. Still tied up at 2. If you're just joining us, Brighton has already had 2 power play opportunities, unable to capitalize on either of them. We saw them struggle a lot against Park City last week. Hutchinson is going to get kicked out of the circle here, so Barry will come in to take the draw. Gottlieb tries to get it out. Hebert does a good job to hold his blue line. Back behind the net for Hutchinson. Hutchinson now looking across for Richardson. His shot in and over the cage. Hutchinson unable to hold the line. Park City does a good job not to touch that puck and cause an offside call. Richardson tried to send it in. It got tipped. Barry will chase it into the zone, though. Good pressure there on the forecheck. Barry cycles it back down low. Slater all the way around. Hebert unable to keep it in, and it comes all the way back out to center. And that'll be icing on Brighton once again here. And Park City will get another offensive zone draw at 13:41 of the second. Man, I keep messing up my periods here. Second period. Reese wins the draw. It goes back to Grady. Grady's shot was blocked by Slater. Man, Slater's been on the ice a ton so far. Reese behind the goal line. Reese looking for a pass in front. Nobody there. Comes all the way back up. Button hooks at the half wall on the far side. Shot from deep was blocked. Blocked again. Brighton doing a good job to get in passing lanes here. That's stick down by Cusimano at center ice. Wagaman now trying to get it. Wagaman gloves it down. It goes off the very top of the glass and stays in play, though. Wagaman looking. Shot was blocked by Grady in front. Goes to the corner. Centering pass goes behind the net. Grady chasing down Smith there in the corner. Grady comes away with it, puts it off the near side for Bessemer. Bessemer lost it, though. Reese gains the zone. Reese waits. Looking for a pass in front. Looking for the tip from Bessemer, but it had it taken away by Wagaman from behind. Wagaman now skating it in. Shot from deep, blockered away by Harhai. That's the one person you want to keep an eye on is Wagaman. Wagaman had the only goal against Park City last week. As Edwards sends this one in deep. Cusimano back around to the far side. Belanti unable to get it. Icing is waved off as Murray chases it into his own end. To the near side. Edwards lost it off his stick. Cusimano again for Park City. To his defensive partner, Marsland. To the near side for Bach. Bach tries to dodge a hit from Lucy and lost the puck, but it's dumped back in by Marsland. Murray out of the zone and off the glass. Wagaman has a bouncing puck. Lost it momentarily. He'll chip it back in just beyond the red line. Park City to the near side for Marsland. Marsland through center to Belanti. Belanti gains the zone. He'll dump it in behind the net here. Bach will chase it down. Bach bodied to the boards there by Murray. Well kept in there by Bigelow. Looking to the center for Bach. That pass was cut off. Glove down at the blue line by Smith, though, as he keeps it in. Smith dodges a hit. Goes behind the net. Looking for Bach in front. Marsland is there as well. Nice stick from Minnock to get a piece of that pass and break it up. Lucy back around to the near side as Turpin picks it up for the Bengals. Turpin avoids a hit there from Smith and will get it out of the zone. Turpin gains the blue line. Turpin down the left wing, and he's shoved off the puck there by Marsland. Gottlieb behind the net. Marsland with a hit now. Marsland keeps it on his stick here. Will reset behind his own net. Tried to send it all the way down for Bach, and that's going to be icing on Park City. Brighton will get an offensive zone draw here with 10:15 to go in the first period. And still tied up at 0. We'll see. Would love to see a couple goals here. We've had a 3-0 game from the Stars. Is totally, just a defensive battle, and that kind of feels like what this is turning into, which is always fun to see, but I always love to see a barn burner as well. Wheelwright does a good job to stay on sides there. Puck comes all the way around for Lees at the blue line. He keeps it in. Wheelwright back behind the net. Van Valkenburg with it. And Jakes pinned to the glass. Hebert steps in at the blue line to keep it in. Murray sends it all the way around. And takes a funny bounce off the boards. Now Wagaman's going to pick this up one-on-one. Wagaman toe drag to his backhand forehand. Oh, and he gets absolutely robbed there by Harhai. This is a nasty dangle from Wagaman.
Club or tournament events, Game On Live Studio can stream this.
Watch him take this in. He goes toe drag to his backhand to forehand, and just, oh man, nasty glove save there from Harhai on the far side.
Club or tournament events, Game On
And
Live
Wagaman can't believe it. Grady back to his defensive partner, Cusimano. Cusimano chases it in here. Puck comes around for Grady. Grady keeps it in. Now Richardson with it, looking for a shot. Had it taken away by Wagaman. Wagaman skating through center here. Dodges a couple hits, goes down, tries to draw a penalty, but nothing coming. Smith to the boards. Bringing it through center now is Richardson. Richardson on the near side. He dumps it in. Barry with it. Barry to the corner, had it taken away Comes all the way out to center, picked up by Bigelow. Bigelow, cross ice for Smith. Smith in. Yenny got a piece of it with his glove. Chips it off the boards to himself, then bodied away from the puck. Murray now out of the far corner. Centering pass and fanning on the shot there. Then a follow-up chance was saved by Minnock. Fantastic opportunity for Lloyd there on the one-timer and just fanned on the bouncing puck. Wagaman skating it again, dangles in. Oh, no penalty there. He wanted one, though. I thought it was a nice stick lift from behind. Now Park City the other way. Reese in. Reese waiting for help. Puts it down low for Bigelow. Bigelow, cross-ice pass. Bessemer was there, but the pass was broken up in center by Yenny. Pass is taken away here. 2-on-0 developing for Brighton. Yenny in. Shoots. Wagaman was there on the back door, but couldn't get the rebound. And a massive save from Harhai. Wagaman is not happy. He wanted that pass. Yenny with a good chance, though, and a massive save from Harhai. Save Minnock. Rebound just poked by Bessemer, and Minnock with another save. Out of the corner here is Park City. This is Reese who sent it to the corner. Hebert with it, pressured hard here by Murray. Marsland out of the corner. Marsland cycles it down low for Bessemer. Back to Marsland. Bodied but keeps the puck on his stick. Now it's Belanti in front. Hebert one-timer. Oh, and it's right under the pad. Oh, and the whistle came. The puck was saved by Minnock on the one-timer from Hebert. Minnock had no idea where it was. It's sitting under his right pad. We're going to look at this. Hebert's one-timer, it's right under. You can see it under the right pad there, and then the whistle came, and then it was poked loose. So I like the whistle there. I think that's a good, obviously Minnock doesn't know where it's at, but the puck is frozen. It's a good save. And Wagaman is arguing here at center ice with the referee, and I don't blame him, as he was dragged down earlier. That's what he's discussing about. Obviously, he's not trying to argue for a goal scored against. That was on his chance earlier. Smith along the boards in his own zone, had it taken away. Now it's Bach with a shot, and a nice glove save there from Minnock again. Both goalies have been stellar so far. And we are still knotted up at zeros. Bach at the dot again with Wagaman. Wagaman and Slater have been on the ice a ton here early, as that shot is put into the corner. Oh, big hit takes out the referee, and one of the Brighton players is down. I believe I can't tell who it is, but he got absolutely drilled into the boards. And then took out the referee as well. It was Seth King for Brighton. And it wasn't going to be a very dangerous hit, but just because of the way the referee was standing, King hit the referee and then went down awkwardly, and then the referee fell down on top of him. So it was just kind of a sketchy play. Now the referees are discussing where the face-off is going to be, obviously, because the whistle was blown due to an injury. It should be, yeah, okay. So it should be in neutral ice here on the Park City end. because the puck was on this end. Wagaman wins the draw. Gottlieb with it. Gottlieb tried to put it off the boards and into the zone, but it goes into the Brighton bench. So we're going to draw here on the other side of the ice of the blue. Once again, it's Wagaman and Bach at the dot. They've been there a lot tonight. Wagaman's been really good, though. Bach picks up the puck. Toe drag to his backhand and got bumped off. And then a save from Minnock. The entire section in front of us is all standing. When I was playing high school hockey, there was, we'd maybe get 20 or 30 students. Park City has a solid, at least 100, maybe 150. And there could be more. Those are just the ones standing in front of us. I mean, this whole place is packed. It is standing room only, so you love to see hockey developing here in Utah. Belante's shot, blocker save from Minnock. Slater now through center to Wagaman. These two have been on the ice a lot. Wagaman keeps the puck on his stick, goes off the left pad of Harhai and into the corner. Smith stays with it but has it taken away right after by Smith. Murray steps in. Hebert now looking for a pass. He'll wait. Cross-ice pass for Smith. Smith now with the puck. Skates in. Smith in. Shooting just wide. Puck comes all the way out. Wagaman tries to stay with it. Hebert with him as well. Tying up each other there. And Reese came in to help him out. Reese the other way for Park City. Reese through center. Lots of speed here. Reese waits, looking for a pass through the slot, and a nice stick from Murray to take it away. Murray out of the corner, tried to get it out. Slater with a nice stick lift. Slater gets it across to, trying to get it to Wagaman, but it just bounced over his stick. Grady through center here. Grady down the wing. Stops on a dime, waits. Tried to get it up to the point, and it's poked out by Gottlieb. It's laid off sides here. Brighton will reset. Yenny, cross-ice pass for Murray. Murray, near side for Slater. Off and into the corner. This is one of the only rinks we don't have netting in, which we are grateful for. From a broadcasting perspective, it gets quite annoying when you're watching on TV, but it's definitely dangerous, especially when you have these many students in here. People that aren't used to being at hockey games, if you don't have your head up at all times, it can be pretty dangerous, especially on a play like that, where the puck can be out and into the stands extremely fast. Lucy off the draw all the way around. Cusimano keeps it in. Puck goes up to Barry. Brighton trying to keep possession of it. Cusimano with it. Waits. Taking his time here. Just under 4 minutes to play in the second. Words coming out with it is Hutchinson. Hutchinson out of the corner. Exchanges with Cusimano. Shot from deep, looking for a tip in front from Barry. Grady out of the corner. Now Barry. Barry taken to the boards, and that's going to be a penalty on Brighton. And it's going to be a cross-checking call on the Bengals, and Park City is going to have their first power play of the night. Cy Lucy is headed to the box for cross-checking at 13-11. And so we'll see the Park City power play for the first time. They definitely have got the momentum so far. And so we'll see what they can do here. It's Bach, I believe, Marsland, Reese, Hebert, and Smith on the man advantage for the Miners. Smith at the point. Over to Marsland. Marsland waits, shoots off the near post. Reese with it now. Reese pressured here by Gottlieb. Up to Marsland, over to Smith. Smith from the blue line. Wagaman went down to block it, and now great defensive play from Wagaman as he sends it to the other end here. After Smith fanned on that shot from the point. Stretch pass up to Marsland. Marsland skates into the zone here. Marsland going to go around the goal. Marsland exchanges position with Smith. Smith now back to Marsland. Marsland near side for Hebert. Hebert waits. Hebert cross ice pass. Shot tipped in front by Reese! And Park City is up 1-0 on a power play goal. And we have got a fish on the ice. We love to see it. And now an octopus as well. Welcome to Detroit. Let's take a look at this. What a great feed. Marsland goes over here to Hebert, and then Hebert goes cross ice to Smith, and Smith looks to Reese right in front. Watch 71 cut right to the net. Tipped in. What a goal. And in true hockey fashion, a fish and an octopus on the ice at the same time. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And the students are being asked to take care of it. Connor Smith, yeah, he's waving his hand. His gloves are going to stink for a while after taking care of the octopus there. Alrighty, so 1-0 here after a power play goal from Park City. Another offensive zone draw here for Park City. Hebert keeps it in the zone. That's going to get tipped out and up into the safety netting with 1:23 to play. Shot saved by Minnock off the draw. Goes to the corner. Marsland with it. Marsland and played with a high stick, but we play on as it was touched by Brighton. Bach out of the corner. Bach waits. Bach out to Smith. Smith waits. Smith down low for Bach. Bach back up to Smith. Park City looks like they're still on the power play here, but they're not. Wagaman here skating it in. Wagaman has a 2-on-1 chance with Smith. Wagaman is it taken away. What a fantastic defensive play there from Smith. And the stretch pass to Belanti is going to be icing here. 38 seconds left to play here. The face-off will be just to the right of Har High. And Brighton still attending to some line changes here. The referees are going to not let them finish up there as they're taking a little bit too long. Wagaman wins the draw, but Park City quickly picks up possession. Richardson in, shot saved by Minnick on that shot from Barry. Barry now working below the goal line, and Minnock will cover with 23 seconds left here in the second period. If you're just joining us, a goal just about a minute ago from Jonesy Reese on the power play. Assist from Smith and Hebert. And that's where we stand now. It's 1-0 here in Murray. Shot off the draw goes wide, and it's picked up by Slater. Slater bumped to the boards by Bessemer. Now it's Reese with it, sending it below the goal line. Slater now. Back in front, dangerously. Poke to the corner again, and out in front. We'll get a whistle as we have the end of the second here. Park City leads 1-0 and has most of the momentum here. We'll see if Brighton can answer. 1-0 Miners after 2. Thanks for joining us here at Game On Live studio for Utah High School Hockey Playoffs. We'll be back in just a moment.
No further than Game On Live Studio. Introducing our exciting highlight reels and game content. Capture the most epic moments from your season with our professional highlight reel service. Our talented team of editors will transform your gameplay footage into action-packed, adrenaline-pumping reels that showcase your skills like never before.
That ball punched out by Sophie Bolaki-Purcell.
Share your reels with friends, teammates, coaches, and colleges to get the recognition you deserve. Experience the thrill of reliving your best moments and inspire others to join the excitement. Game On Live Studio, where epic athletic moments come to life and help you succeed. Visit our website or contact us today to get started.
Alrighty. Man, what an eventful second. A goal from Park City followed by an octopus on the ice. And we're a ways away from Detroit, but I love it. I love it. It's playoff hockey here in Utah. Park City is up 1-0. And like I mentioned a little bit ago, the goal coming from Jonesy Reese at 14-14 of the second. Just over a minute left remaining in the second when they scored on the power play. And we'll see if they can hold the lead here. If Brighton is able to score and we're tied after the third, we'll play 3 5-minute overtime periods, which could be quite crazy. We've seen a couple different breakaway opportunities on both ends, and both goalies have been absolutely incredible tonight. Very, very good on both ends in terms of goaltending, and so we'll see who can hold the net better here. Brighton has got to win tonight if they want a chance at playing a second game to win state, as this is double elimination, and Park City is on their way to another state championship if they can hold score for another 16 minutes. We are underway here in the third as Bigelow takes it behind his own net. Wagaman pressuring him here. Wagaman it seems like Wagaman's been on the ice for 90% of this game. And realistically, he probably has been for like 70. He's been getting double shifted a lot here as that slapper from Smith is tipped in front and goes out of play. But it'll be interesting to see how Brighton continues to do line changes here. We've seen a lot of Wagaman and Slater, and it'll be interesting to see if that pays off for them or if it hurts them down the line. Face off behind the net goes to Belanti. Belanti is going to have his stick taken out. I'm not sure where this interference call is coming from, but I didn't see it happen. But Brighton is going to get called for interference here, and I think it's going to be put on Murray. It is. So one of their best penalty killers is going off for interference here. Just 40 seconds into the third period, and Park City is going to have a chance to go up by 2 here with a fresh period to play, and they win the draw. Park City's only goal coming off of the power play just a few minutes ago. Hebert with the puck here, down to Reese. Reese had it pop off his blade. He'll skate it behind the net. Reese in front, and Minnock came up with a good save there. Cleared out by Wagaman. Behind the net, it's Smith. Smith waits near side for Hebert. Hebert will skate it into the zone here. Hebert pressured there by Wagaman. Wagaman picks it up, goes off the glass and out. Only to the far blue line. Marsland now waiting. He's got speed. He'll take it in. Drop pass for Reese. Reese pressured into the corner. Tried to go across the goal line to Marsland. Clearing attempt was fanned on, and Marsland got a gift out in front. Just sent it wide on Minnock. Smith now skates it in for Park City. Had it taken away. Marsland with a great keep in at the blue line. Pass out in front was deflected by Wagaman. And now Yenny will ring it around and down. Takes a funny bounce though, and Hebert gets it back at center ice. Hebert goes across. It's going to get picked up by Wagaman. Wagaman skating in. Waits for reinforcements. Wagaman with a chance. Wagaman dodging defenders left and right here. Wagaman out in front. Trying to pick it up here. Shooting, turning is Gottlieb. Wagaman's going to pin this up against the boards for as long as he can. It's dug out by Smith. 3 seconds left on the man advantage now as Reese brings it through center. Reese skates in. Brighton back to 5-on-5, excuse me. Reese here out in front. Getting a piece of it there was Minnock to break up the passing play. Grady waits. Grady will dump it back into the corner. He's going to get picked up by Wheelwright. Wheelwright. Cusimano was asking for it at the blue line, but he went straight to the net, was Wheelwright. And his shot was covered by Minnock. Just over 3 minutes played through the third period. 12:55 to play. Park City up by 1 on a power play goal. With a little over a minute left in the second period, coming from Jonesy Reese on a beautiful tip-in pass from Connor Smith. Face off to the right of Minnock here. Jakes pokes it down to Van Valkenburg. Van Valkenburg waits. Button hooks behind the net. Over to Jakes. Jakes to Van Valkenburg. Van Valkenburg behind the net. Tried to get it to Grady. Grady now out of the corner. Back to Van Valkenburg. Goes to the near side to be picked up by Jakes. Jakes and Van Valkenburg. A lot of good pressure here. Dodges a hit. Right out in front. Shoulder save from Minnock. On Wheelwright now. Wrapping it around was Van Valkenburg, and another save from Minnock. Cusimano keeps it in at the blue line. Jakes back with it at the near side. Jakes down low to Van Valkenburg, and he had it taken away. Grady now back below the goal line. Van Valkenburg waiting. Van Valkenburg, try to reverse wraparound there. Grady now with the puck. Lots of pressure here from Park City. They've been over in the zone for over a minute now. Brighton's starting to get tired, and the net is off, so we are forced to get a whistle here. And Brighton is, I'm not sure Minnock knocked that off on purpose, but I mean, the nets have been off a lot tonight for sure. But definitely a gift there as Brighton was starting to get pretty gassed. And Park City with a lot of momentum. They've done a really good job of cycling the puck around the corners tonight and just keeping good puck possession. That's not how it started, but towards the middle of the second, it started to get a little bit better. Reese is going to get kicked out of the dot again here. And will be taken by Bessemer. But Park City has definitely had the momentum here for about 10 minutes now. Loose puck out in front. Minnock did not have that for a second there. Finally covered it up, but a dangerous play. And we'll get a second face-off to the left of Minnock with 11:36 to go in the third. Wagaman at the dot. Face off. Ooh, loose puck. We're not sure where the puck is. I didn't even see it go anywhere. And it might be in the equipment of Minnock. It is in the crease here. And we got a pretty early whistle, so even if it was in the equipment, it probably would not have been a goal because Minnock was not far enough back in the net yet. Poked out. Smith with Slater. Smith was pressured there. Smith is bumped down there, but now it's Slater who's going to pick up the puck here. Has Wagaman. Oh, and the pass was behind Wagaman. And now Park City coming the other way. It's Reese with it, who has the only goal. And his shot is gloved down by Minnock. Minnock's been very good. The only goal coming off a tip-in, which is extremely hard to defend. I mean, if you've ever played hockey, I think the NHL has developed towards a lot more tip-in goals compared to what it used to be, 10 years ago. It used to be a lot of passing, just straight-up shooting. I feel like hand coordination has been a lot better, and the goalies have gotten better. And so we're forced to adapt. We're seeing a lot more tip-in goals, and that's where Reese's was tonight, and the only one so far. Turpin bumped to the boards there as he dumps it in. Wagaman into the corner with it. Dodges a couple defenders, but loses the puck there. Picks it back up and then tried to send it up to the point, and Yenny too far up at the red line. Cross-ice pass. Not sure where that was headed as it's cut off by Bigelow. Couple hits being laid here in front of us. Puck off the boards to Wagaman. Wagaman with it here on the near side. Wagaman, off the cage of Barry. Stunned him a little bit. Wagaman will just dump it into the far corner here. Puck is sent all the way down. This is going to be icing on Park City. And Brighton will get another offensive zone draw here. And we're starting to run out of time. If you're the Bengals, you have to score here. And if you're Park City, you can kind of play a little bit more, I don't want to say relaxed, but you certainly have a little bit more room to work. You would love to get a second, though. An insurance marker would make a ton of difference here in the way you're playing the game. And we'll see what they do here as we play, especially the next few minutes will tell us a little bit more about what's going to happen here as Cusimano is pressured behind his own net. Poked into the corner there by Edwards. It comes to the near side for Belanti. Belanti pressured. Murray dodges a hit. Murray waiting, shooting. And sticked away there by Harhai. Bringing it down the right wing here is Marsland. Marsland's shot is up off the glass. Did not go out of play. Players thought it may have, but it did not. And it's going to come all the way back down into the Park City zone. It's on end, so it rolls a ways. Cusimano content to just take his time here. Like we were talking about, play a little bit more relaxed. Make sure make some better passes. Cusimano is going to take a penalty here as Turpin laid a hit on Cusimano, and then Cusimano came up high following the play, and that's exactly what you don't want if you're Park City. And Cusimano is going to take a penalty for roughing here at 6:57 of the third. And so if you're Brighton, I'd consider taking my my timeout here, although Wagaman and Wagaman and Slater, who are your top line here, they were not on the ice just now, and so I mean they're surely still tired. They've been getting double shifted all night. I would have definitely considered using a timeout to try and give them some rest. Bach, just as last game against these two teams, causing chaos on the PK. And a chance there on the Park City end. Wagaman waits, stops at the blue line and had it taken away. Lays a hit on Reese. Hebert comes up with the puck, loses it to Slater, and will send it back. Murray's pass. Hebert now. And Park City has just been so good here on the kill as this goes back to Smith. It hits the linesman, so Brighton able to keep possession here. Park City coach is livid right now. Wagaman's going to pick this up and skate it in. Wagaman shoots. Glove save. Gets it back to his stick. Tried a centering pass to Murray, and it was chipped out of the zone by Reese. Park City goes for changes here. Gottlieb with speed through center. Gottlieb chips it in off the glass. Going at it with Jakes. Hebert around to the near side for Wagaman. Wagaman taken down there, and no penalty called. He's wanting one, but nothing there. Jakes sends it into Bessemer, who tipped it in. Bessemer behind the net there. Bessemer waits. He's pressured here by Murray. Jakes along the near side picks it up. It's taken away by Brighton and all the way around. Slater couldn't get there. Jakes is going to pick this up. Brighton's penalty is power play is expiring in 10 seconds. And once again, Park City has done a fantastic job here on the penalty kill. And they are back to 5-on-5. Tried to get it up to Wagaman, but an aerial pass was unable to be flagged down by Wagaman. Now through center, it's Wheelwright. Wheelwright skating in, centering pass for Van Valkenburg. Van Valkenburg cycles it back down low. Jakes is there, and the net is off again. And I believe we're going to get a face-off out of the zone here. At least that's what the referee was signaling. And it is going to be. So it's going to be here at the blue line, just to our left here. .640 remaining. Brighton needs a goal to stay in this game. And Park City is getting closer and closer to another state championship here. Jake's face-off is won. Jakes picks it up, shoots, and saved again by Minnock. Minnock has been very good with the glove tonight. Certainly reducing the rebounds for sure. And continues to be very good for Brighton, and certainly keeping them in this game. It could be much worse. Face-off won by the Bengals. They have it taken away as Turpin pins up Van Valkenburg. Jakes back down low. Sent around by King. Hebert keeps it in at the line. Back down low. Jakes picks it up. Had it taken off his stick. And chipped all the way down. Trying to get it to Wagaman. And another icing call here. And it seems like Brighton's strategy currently is to kind of play the stretch pass up to Wagaman. You're seeing Wagaman break out pretty quickly off the draw, and I don't hate the play. Wagaman's certainly one of the most talented players we've seen here in Utah High School, and it'll be interesting to see if they continue that. Trying to use that stretch pass to get Wagaman in either 1-on-1 or 1-on-0. Try and play their chances there. Richardson in the corner for Park City. Working it out of the corner. Barry had it taken away by King. Now it's Yenny behind his net. Yenny around for Edwards. Edwards bumped to the glass. Out of the corner, it's Barry. Barry looking for a pass in front. Takes it to the near side. Up to the point for Smith. Bounced off his stick, and he's forced to put it into the corner. It's sent all the way out to center by the Bengals. Hebert will chase down. Hebert with speed as he skates around his own net. Hebert trying to go end-to-end here. Shoots! Pad saved from Minnock. Goes up into the glass and around. Kept in by Belanti at the blue line. Picked up by Murray here. Wagaman tries to pick it up there. Just as I was saying, Wagaman was skating back and forth on the blue line here on the other end. He'll go to the bench now. Brighton running out of time, under 5 minutes now. Back behind the net, it's Brighton. Cusimano, cross-ice pass, picked up by Grady. Marsland chips it in. Lucy and Bach go into the corner. Pressured here. To the near side, Smith and Bach with it. Bach pokes it along to Belanti. Bach taken to the boards, coming away with it as Smith for the Bengals. And then Smith is put down hard, but it's going to be a penalty on Bigelow. And this will be an interesting call. Ooh, I don't know. It was Belanti with the hit, excuse me. And this is a huge call. It's called as a cross-check, but I never saw two hands on the stick. And Brighton now opts to choose to use their timeout. And they'll have a 2-minute power play to tie this game with 3:53 remaining in the third period. And we'll see what they can do here. Like I said, Belanti goes to the box for cross-checking. I don't know. I thought he had both hands. Obviously, you had to have one hand on your stick, but he had his left hand on his stick and just kind of used both hands to put him down. And it's from behind, but he's also got the puck in his skates, and just thought it was kind of a two-handed shove forward, and the ref saw it as a cross-check, so we'll get a power play here. This will be interesting, especially if Brighton is able to score here. Completely changes the game, and the way this game has been playing, we could certainly end up playing 1, 2, even all 3 overtimes. If we are tied up after 3, it's 3 periods of 5 minutes, 5-on-5, sudden death overtime, just like the NHL, but instead of 20-minute periods, we'll do 5-minute periods. And after that, if we are still tied, we will have a shootout. So it's an offensive zone draw for the Bengals, and their season lies on the line here. They have to tie this game, and you almost absolutely have to do it on the power play here. My interest is to see if head coach Greg Doucette will pull Minnock if Brighton is able to retain enough possession here. Gottlieb with it. down in the corner. Now it's Reese. Reese sends it up. Murray gets it with his gloves, but pressured here by Bach. Bach is an absolute menace on the penalty kill as he's able to get the puck out to Reese there. Reese able to send it all the way down, and Bach is going to have the puck here. Bach brings it back and will send it all the way down. This is textbook penalty kill, especially when you're leading by a goal. And it's working really well. Smith is going to send this up, and it's chipped all the way out again. Murray chases it down almost halfway through the penalty now, as Brighton is fighting for their lives here. Smith with it for the Bengals. Smith will dump it all the way into the zone here. This is going to get picked up by Wagaman. Goes up to Murray. Murray now has it chipped, and this is going to be fought for now. Hebert's going to end up with a breakaway. Hebert in. Hebert backhand glove save. Minnock. What a save there from Minnock to keep us at a 1-0 lead. And he could have absolutely saved the game there, especially if Brighton is able to score. Murray gets double-teamed hard here by Hebert, and then Hebert goes to his backhand, and Minnock comes up huge with the glove. And so mark that down in your notes. That could be a massive turning point if Brighton is able to score. They still have 30 seconds left on the power play. They've been struggling to get opportunities all night long, as the Park City power play is extremely, extremely good. Up to Gottlieb. Gottlieb, cross-ice pass for Slater. Excuse me, that's Yenny. Yenny dumps it in. Cusimano picks it up. Tries to send it down, but he got caught, and it's back on the ice here. Wagaman digs it out of the corner. Centering pass was taken away and then cleared out of the zone by the Miners. Icing is waved off as the penalty was expiring. Now it's Jakes with it in the corner. Jakes was put to the ice. Cross-ice pass from Edwards, picked up by Hebert. Hebert waits, dumps it in, stick to the corner. Now it's Murray. 90 seconds to play. Over to Jakes. Jakes in, backhand saved, Minnock. Cross-ice pass again for Wheelwright, and it just slipped off his blade. Smith, cross-ice again, looking for Hebert. Hebert's shot just wide. 70 seconds to play. Park City leads by 1. Brighton fighting for their lives here. Smith to Lloyd. Lloyd bumped to the boards. Lloyd is absolutely demolished at center ice there by Murray. Smith with it. Back to the near side for Lloyd. Lloyd bumped off by Wagaman. Back to Smith. Smith back to Hebert. Hebert waits. Back to Lloyd. Near side. 35 seconds to play. Net is empty for Brighton. Gottlieb up to Slater. Slater could have gotten it to Wagaman, and this is going to be a penalty on Hebert. No, it's going to be on Lloyd for hooking. And this is an interesting development here, because now if you're Park City, you can send the puck down all you want and it's not icing. However, you're going to end up playing 6-on-4 with the goalie pulled. And Brighton's going to have 24 seconds to score here and try and send it to overtime in the state championship. What a game. Face off, won by Brighton. It goes up to the point for Wagaman. Wagaman put to the boards there. Hebert will send it back down low. Hebert's going to pick it up. Hebert can send it down. Hebert, oh, he put it up. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. He put it right out of play, and that happens. If you're not watching, that can happen extremely fast. And it looks like everyone's okay here. 7 seconds to play now. Hebert with it into the corner. Smith up to Murray. Murray shot in. Oh, and Yenny had a chance to tip it in, but it is over. Park City wins state again, and Har-Hi is swarmed as he comes up with a massive shutout in the state championship game. Alex Har-Hi comes up big with a shutout in the state championship game. The only goal, the game-winning goal, coming from Chauncey Reese, number 71 for Park City on the power play. One of the only 2 power plays they got all night to go 50% on the power play. Meanwhile, Brighton unable to capitalize to go 0 for 5. Tons of opportunities, but between Har-Hi and the deadly penalty kill here of Park City, they pull it out as Har-Hi comes away with a shutout, and Park City wins state.
No, that was a hard stop to save. He had like 4 guys on him just smacking everything.
I was afraid it was going to break.
I'll tell you after.
Number 23, Skyler Slater. Number 24, Anders Wyman. Number 28, Caden Yeh. Number 30, Oakland Gray. Number 33, Seth King. Number 41, Jacob Fowler. Number 60, Cy Lucy. Number 72, Parker Kinney. Number 75, Whitman Rolfe. Number 87, Mitchell Murray. And number 97, Jack McCarty. Coach Greg Duchette, Troy Dignan, Terry Kenny, Michael McCarty, Rodney Smith, Jeff Jules, and Joseph Minnick. Could we please have the captain of Brighton please come up and accept the runner-up trophy? Once again, make some noise for the high school championship winner. And now introducing your Utah High School State champion! As your names are read, please come up and accept your trophies. Number 3, Christopher Bigelow. Number 9, Harris Lloyd. Number 11, Bruce Pfeffer. Number 15, Hunter Schatz. Number 16, Ian Muslim. Number 25, Garrett Peters. Number 30, Jack Jacoby. Number 46, Jackson Green. Number 37, Craig Vanderbilt. Number 65, Connor Smith. Number 66, Connor Richardson. Number 71, Joe Tees. Number 75, Alex Hardy. Number 86, William Brock. Number 87, Vincent Penalty. Number 88, Freddie White. Number 91, Mitchell Berry. Number 92, Hunter Hutchinson. Number 94, Mason Lees. And number 85, Andrew Cusano. Head coach, Michael Adamek. Assistant coaches, Paul Harvey, Matthew Long, Charles Torrey, Yuri Ushakov, and Matthew Brooka. Make some noise for your high school state champion! Will the captain please come up and get your trophy? At this time, we would like to present the Jordan Wanderers Memorial Trophy to the coach of Park City.
All right. Congratulations to Park City. State champions again. They've been dominant here these last few years. And we've loved spending Utah High School hockey playoffs with you again here at Game On Live Studio. We'll be back in a week or two for our consolation bracket, but for now, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us tonight for both the independent and affiliated state championship. Congratulations to Park City and the Salt Lake Stars on their state championships. Thanks for joining us here in Murray for Utah High School state championships. This has been Game On Live Studio. Thanks for joining. Have a good night.